In the heart of the Southeast Asia lies Jakarta, a megacity pulsing with life but burdened by some of the most challenging urban dilemmas of our time. Congestion that stretches for miles, air quality that often breaches hazardous levels, and a battle against nature itself as the city slowly succumbs to the rising tides. What if the future held a different story? A story of transformation, innovation, and hope. Welcome to Nusantara, Indonesia's bold answer to the pressing challenges facing Jakarta. Nusantara isn't just about envisioning as a new city capital. It's about a symbol of Indonesia's leap into a sustainable future designed from the ground up to be a beacon of green living, smart technology, and social inclusivity. Strategically positioned in East Kalimantan, on the biodiverse island of Borneo, Nusantara promises to be more than just a political capital. It's set to be a living laboratory for sustainable urban development, a place where Indonesia can address the environmental challenges that have plagued Jakarta, from sinking land to unmanageable pollution. In today's video, we'll dive deep into the heart of Nusantara while exploring the vision that propels it, the groundbreaking design principles it adheres to, and the formidable challenges it faces, and the profound impact it aims to have on Indonesia and the world. From its ambitious goal to be a carbon-neutral city by leveraging renewable energies to the intricate planning required to preserve Borneo's precious ecosystems, Nusantara isn't just about a city in the making. It's a glimpse into the future of urban living. The decision to move Indonesia's capital from Jakarta to Nusantara stems from a multitude of pressing issues that have plagued the former for decades. Jakarta, home to over 10 million people, is suffering from severe overcrowding, with the metropolitan area swelling to over 30 million. This dense population exacerbates traffic congestion too, leading to some of the world's longest commute times and significant economic losses annually. Pollution in Jakarta is another critical concern, with air quality frequently dipping to unhealthy levels due to vehicle emissions and industrial activities. Additionally, Jakarta faces a unique environmental challenge. It's one of the fastest sinking cities globally, with parts of it dropping as much as 17 centimeters a year due to excessive groundwater extraction and the weight of uncontrolled development. These rumors combine to create a scenario where relocating the capital appears as a necessary, albeit ambitious, solution. The vision for Nusantara is to address these challenges head-on by embodying sustainability, innovation, and smart city principles at its core. The Indonesian government envisions a city that not only serves as the administrative center, but also as a model for sustainable urban development worldwide. Nusantara aims to be carbon neutral by 2045, aligning with Indonesia's broader commitments to combat climate change. The plan includes the extensive use of renewable energy sources, such as solar and hydro, and the adoption of smart technologies to manage resources efficiently, reduce waste, and minimize environmental impact. Furthermore, Nusantara is expected to foster innovation through research and development centers focused on green technologies, thus driving economic growth while adhering to sustainable practices. The master plan for Nusantara reflects these ambitions through its emphasis on green spaces, smart infrastructure, and renewable energy. The city's design includes a significant allocation for parks, urban forests, and green corridors, ensuring that residents have ample access to natural spaces. This not only aids for carbon sequestration, but also enhances the quality of life by providing a recreational area and promoting biodiversity. Smart infrastructure is another pillar of Nusantara's design, with plans for intelligent transportation systems that reduce traffic congestion and pollution, smart grids to efficiently manage electricity usage, and advanced waste management systems that prioritize recycling and minimize landfill use. The reliance on renewable energy is perhaps the most critical aspect of Nusantara's sustainability goals. By harnessing the power of the sun, wind, and water, the city aims to meet its energy needs without contributing to carbon emissions, setting a precedent for future urban developments. Financial and development aspects. The financial and development aspects and frameworks of Nusantara is a critical component of its realization, with projected costs and funding mechanisms carefully outlined to ensure the city's successful construction and operation. The Indonesian government estimates that the building of Nusantara to be in the ballpark of $33 billion, a figure that underscores the project's ambitious scale. Funding for this massive undertaking is expected to come from a mix of sources, including 19% from the Indonesian government's budget and the remainder from public-private partnerships, direct investments by state-owned enterprises, and private sector contributions. Additionally, there's a significant emphasis on attracting foreign investments, with the government actively seeking international loans and funds to finance the project. This diversified funding strategy is designed to spread financial risk while leveraging both domestic and international resources for the city's development. The construction of Nusantara is planned in phases, with the initial groundwork having commenced in 2022. The development timeline is ambitious, aiming for the city to be habitable and partially operational by 2024, coinciding with the relocation of government functions and the first wave of civil servants. The complete transfer of the capital and full operational capacity of Nusantara is projected by 2045, marking Indonesia's centennial year of independence. This phased approach allows for gradual migration, infrastructure development, and ecological preservation efforts to proceed in tandem, ensuring the city's sustainability goals are met without compromising on speed or efficiency. Nusantara's economic impact on Indonesia is anticipated to be profound and multifaceted. Firstly, the construction phase alone is expected to create hundreds of thousands of jobs, providing a significant boost to employment in the region. This effect will likely be amplified as the city begins to attract businesses and investments, further stimulating job creation in various sectors, services, technologies, and green industries. Moreover, Nusantara is strategically positioned to attract international businesses with its promise of a sustainable and technologically advanced urban environment. Its development is promised to enhance Indonesia's global competitiveness by offering a high-quality living and business environment that appeals to multinational corporations seeking an Asian base. This influx of operations and businesses is expected to drive the economic growth, not just in Nusantara but across Indonesia, by fostering innovation, enhancing productivity, and increasing the country's attractiveness as an investment destination. Challenges and controversies. The creation of Nusantara, while heralded for its vision of sustainability, is not without its environmental concerns. Building a city from scratch, especially in an area of rich biodiversity like East Kalimantan, poses a real threat to the local ecosystems. The project necessitates the clearing of land, which could lead to deforestation and the disruption of habitats for countless species. Moreover, the construction activities may lead to pollution and soil degradation, further stressing the environment. Critics argue that despite a green ambition, the initial impact of such a massive development project could undermine the very principles of sustainability it aims to uphold. The challenge for Nusantara is to mitigate these environmental impacts through careful planning, such as minimizing land clearing and implementing green construction practices. The social and political landscape surrounding Nusantara's development is complex, with concerns particularly pronounced among indigenous populations. These communities face the threat of displacement and the loss of ancestral lands, sparking fears of cultural erosion and social upheaval. The Indonesian government has pledged to engage with indigenous peoples and ensure that their rights are protected. However, the effectiveness of these measures remains to be seen, and the potential for social conflict persists. Furthermore, the political will and coordination required to relocate the capital are monumental tasks, necessitating consensus and collaboration across multiple levels of government and society. Transferring the seat of government and establishing Nusantara as a self-sustaining city present enormous logistical and operational challenges. The relocation of government operations is a massive undertaking, involving not just the physical move, but also ensuring that the necessary infrastructure and services are also in place to support government functions seamlessly. Attracting residents and businesses to the new capital is another significant hurdle, as people need compelling reasons to uproot their lives and move. The city must offer viable economic opportunities, quality of life, and a level of service that can compete with Jakarta and other urban centers, ensuring Nusantara's long-term sustainability both economically and environmentally. And it's perhaps the greatest challenge, requiring ongoing commitment and innovation. The global perspective. Nusantara's development can be compared with other ambitious urban projects like Neom in Saudi Arabia and Egypt's new administrative capital. Like Nusantara, these cities are being built from scratch with visions that combine sustainability, technology, and economic growth. Neom, for example, is being marketed as a destination for innovation, powered by a renewable energy source and pushing the boundaries of what a future city can be. Egypt's new administrative capital is aimed at alleviating congestion in Cairo and becoming a new economic and administrative hub. One of these projects faces its own set of challenges, from environmental concerns to social and logistical issues, but they all share the goal of reimagining urban living in the 21st century. The international community is closely watching Nusantara, with various countries and international corporations expressing interest in the project. Potential collaborations could range from investments in infrastructure and technology to partnerships in environmental conservation and urban planning. The global interest in Nusantara underscores the relevance of such mega projects in addressing common urban challenges, such as sustainability, economic diversification, and innovation. As Nusantara progresses, its ability to attract international partnerships will be crucial in realizing its ambitious goals and positioning itself as a model for future cities around the world. In the best-case scenario, Nusantara emerges as a beacon of modern urban living, setting new standards for cities around the world. It successfully addresses the chronic issues of congestion, pollution, and overpopulation in Jakarta, providing a much-needed relief valve for Indonesia's bustling metropolis. As a smart, sustainable city, Nusantara showcases innovative approaches to urban design. From its green spaces and renewable energy sources to advanced transportation systems, becoming a model for how cities can balance growth with environmental stewardship. Its development catalyzes economic diversification, creating jobs not just in traditional sectors, but in new innovative industries focused on green tech and sustainable practices. This success story would not only elevate Indonesia's stature in the global stage, but also inspire other nations to consider similar projects, rethinking how urban environments can evolve to meet the challenges of the 21st century.